Hey everyone, so since this review is going to kind of take a long time, I think I'm going to break it up into the types of problems and make like 4 different videos. Okay, so the first one's just going to be for number 1 and 2. So solve the following right triangles. So remember, when you're solving a right triangle, you can use the following things. You can use SOHCAHTOA, and you could also use the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Fastest way to do it. So for the first one, notice that across from the 90, this is your hypotenuse, so that's kind of important. So we can find that really quickly by using a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So we're going to have 7.7 squared plus 14 squared equals c squared. And then taking the square root of both sides, we can find c. Okay, so plugging that in, we're going to get c equals, let me plug that into my calculator really quickly. So it's the square root of 7.7 squared plus 14 squared. And for that, I got about 15.97. You guys, I'm just going to say that's 16 just to round it off. Okay, so I found that little c is 16. All right, then I need to find my angle. So if I want to find angle B, let's do some highlighting here. If I want to find this angle right here, okay, I can use a trig function to do that, and I can go opposite over adjacent. And remember, opposite over adjacent is tangent. So I could say the tangent of angle B equals opposite over adjacent. And then to find that angle B, I can just take its inverse function. So that's tan inverse of 7.7 all over 14. And then plugging that into my calculator, second tan of 7.7 divided by 14. I got about 0.5. So this is angle B. Okay, clearly it's not 0.5. I'm in the wrong mode. Let's try that again. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. Okay, 28.8. That sounds a little bit better. So 28.8 degrees. Okay, so now I have angle B is 28.8 degrees. And then the last thing I need to do is find angle A. So I know this is 28.8. To find angle A, you guys, the quick way to do that is just to subtract it from 180. So angle A, or actually because it's a right triangle, I can just subtract it from 90. So 90 minus 28.8. And then doing that, you're going to get that that is 61.2. Okay, so that is problem number 1. I'm going to box that for you so you can see it. Okay, same thing with problem number 2. You guys, very similar. The first thing you want to notice is that this is your hypotenuse because it's opposite the 90. So I can use a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And then again, same as number 1, I could take the square root of both sides. So that's going to get me that c equals the square root of 11.9 squared plus 10 squared, which is 100. And I got about 15.5. Okay, so this guy's 15.5. Okay, now again, if I want to find the angle, same idea here. You have angle A is opposite over adjacent. Okay, so I can use the tangent function again. So I'm going to get tangent of A is opposite over adjacent. And then to find the angle, I'm going to take the inverse tangent. So I'm going to get angle A is tan inverse of 11.9 over 10. So second tan 11.9 divided by 10, could have done that in my head, is about 49.95. You guys, I'm going to round that off to 50. Okay, so this is 50 degrees. And then the quick way to get angle B is to just subtract it from 90. So this is 90 minus 50, which is going to be 40 degrees. All right, so there's your right triangle problems. Yes, you can use law of sines and law of cosines as well, but this is just so much faster. All right, and then I'll stop the video and make one for the next section.